Okay, welcome everyone to Essential Oils Made Easy today. I'm super happy that you guys are joining us on today's webinar. My name is Maina Campos, and I am so excited to be joining Mercy Gomez today on this webinar. We're both doTERRA wellness advocates, and we love essential oils, and we want to share with you how to make essential oils super easy. So without further ado, we're going to get started with this webinar. If you have a pen and paper, you're going to love to take notes on today's webinar, and I will let Mercy introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. So as she said, my name is Mercy Gomez. So mine and I both met in a wellness community, and I was an acupuncture physician where she was. And right now I have been integrating doTERRA oils in my practice, and it has really helped me with my many patients, not only for them to be able to use them while we're in the practice, but also to incorporate them in their homes and have an option for them to be able to just have a healthier lifestyle with these amazing oils.
Awesome. Yes, Mercy is an amazing acupuncturist. She's a superstar integrative practitioner. She's definitely gives me sessions, and I love all of her sessions, and it's so amazing to see her thriving in the essential oils world as well. I know that all of her clients all of her patients are really benefiting from having this lifestyle where they can take their sessions home, right? So they have all of the tools they need to continue their health and wellness goals support by having these oils at home and really elevating their vibration and even your life, right? So in you and your family, you've noticed a difference as well, right?
I most definitely have. Everybody has. Yes.
What's like the biggest thing that you've noticed in your, since you've really decided to dive in and make this part of your lifestyle? Like, what's one of the biggest things that you've noticed?
So if I were to give a testimonial of something that was very key to me, was I have had a lot of back pain. So you've come and you've given me a treatment, and after you suggested use these 3 oils. So there was a couple of oils that you recommended, and you also recommended the Vitality Pack, Lifelong Vitality LLV Pack. Taking my vitamins and incorporating that deep blue rub with the past tense has really made a difference in my back pains not being as to the same degree. I mean, I couldn't even get out of bed, and you would be like, have you put on your deep blue? Have you done your past tense? And if I was being consistent, my back pains were no longer present.
Absolutely. So you actually you had your session, and then you went home and you continued empowering yourself with the oils. And then the next time you had a back pain, you didn't even need me. You didn't even need to come in for a body talk session because you already had the tools and your own nature's medicine cabinet in your reach, right? Yes. So awesome. Thank you for sharing your story, Mercy. And so my name is Maina Campos, for those of you that don't know me, and I am an integrative body talk practitioner and instructor since 2003. I have been in the health and wellness field. And the reason why I actually got into health and wellness and became a body talk practitioner in the wellness community is out of personal needs. So I had gallstones at 17, and they wanted to remove my gallbladder, and it was very, very painful. Like, some people that have kids have said that it's worse than childbirth. And I remember not only having shortness of breath, but I had very sharp pains. And I ended up in the emergency room, and they told me that the only way to heal my body was through removing my gallbladder. And I was just so perplexed. I couldn't understand why that's the only thing, and I went to 3 different doctors, and they said the same thing: remove your gallbladder. But I knew that there had to be another way, right? So I started doing alternative and complementary therapies, right? So it complements Western medicine, but it's not sick care, it's health care. And it's really learning how to empower yourself and myself at the time to really heal my own body, because our bodies have the ability to heal themselves, right? So it was amazing that with body talk and acupuncture and essential oils, I was able to heal my gallstones, and I still have my gallbladder. And it just became my life's passion and conviction to teach people natural solutions and self-care and self-empowering techniques. And so I'm really happy that that I have doTERRA in my life now, because I was also researching other essential oils brands, and I was part of Young Living, and now I completely switched over to doTERRA because of the purity of these oils and how impressed I am consistently, time and time again, with doTERRA and how the integrity of how they run their business. So I'm always happy to share more with you guys about that, but that would be on a whole other call. But today we just want to share with you guys essential oils made easy and to empower you. So the goal of this class is that you feel empowered by learning 3 cool things about essential oils and the 3 top ways to use them and how to get oils into your home. So this is the goal of today's class. So the 3 cool things about essential oils, so I want you guys to write this down if you have a pen and paper. So the number 1 thing about essential oils is that they're safe. So essential oils are very, very safe because they are 100% natural and there are no side effects and addictions, right? So with medicine, you have side effects, and with essential oils, you have safe benefits, because it's working not only at a physical level, but it's working on mental, spiritual, emotional, all of these other different levels of who we are, right? We're not just physical beings, we're mental, we have like our mental thoughts, our emotional body, our spiritual essence. And so the essential oils, right, they're plants. And so there's a plant vibration and a plant essence. And when you take essential oils, because they're so pure, your body is able to absorb them. It's made bioavailable because it's made of the same DNA that we're made of. So whereas, you know, drugs, you can get addicted to them and they're also synthetic. So sometimes your body has a hard time receiving and absorbing them. So essential oils are very safe. They're 100% natural, and they're extracted from plants with amazing health benefits. And these essential oils that we work with are certified pure therapeutic grade. So they're pure, they're potent, and they're medicinal grade oils. So one of my favorite things about doTERRA is that all of the bottles, they say supplement facts on them, meaning that they're safe for us to ingest them and that they're medicinal grade. So as a healthcare practitioner, I love the fact that I can safely, you know, recommend these medicinal grade products. That's something that's very important to me, to my clients and patients. So 1 drop of peppermint is equivalent to 50 to 70 times more powerful than the actual herb because of the extraction and distillation process. So if you've ever smelled peppermint oil, right, 1 drop is all you need. I love peppermint. So Mercy, you want to place a drop in your hand with me? So I have my oils here. I'm placing a drop of peppermint. And if you smell it, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's so pure and so energizing, and it promotes clear breathing, very cooling to the body. So I love to make peppermint sprays. So I put 10 drops of peppermint in a spray bottle with water during the summertime, right? And in Miami, it's always summertime, but I keep it in my purse because it's very cooling, and women that are premenopausal love it as well. I love to use peppermint before I work out and also during my workout. So when I get on the Stairmaster, it's what keeps me going. And it's the oil that helps to relieve pain and tension and headaches. So you put, I love doing the peppermint balm. So if you guys have peppermint, grab your peppermint right now, put a drop in your hand, rub your palms together, and let's do a peppermint balm. So you put your hands like this and you fresh breath. So good. I love peppermint oil. This is the one that I wake up to every morning. So yeah. So the number one cool thing about essential oils is that they're safe. Okay. So number two, right? Number two is that they're very effective, right? So if you see, so going back to high school biology, if you see the little diagram there in the middle of the cell, right? And you have the little ring around it, which is the cell wall, and the little red squigglies are the essential oils, right? So remembering from regular chemistry and even from cooking, everyday life, oil and water don't mix, right? But because the essential oils are oils, they're made of oils and our cells are made of water because our bodies are made up of 95% water, the cell penetrates and permeates the cell membrane wall. So your body receives plant medicine, and that's why you're able to heal faster and more effectively with plant medicine and essential oils. So they're more effective than modern approaches to health problems. Also, because with essential oils, we're not just working with the symptoms, we also work with the root cause. And essential oils are really able to be bioavailable and permeate the cells. So one of the essential oils that I really, really love, and that's the most popular, especially right now, is the On Guard oil, which is our immunity boosting and protective oil blend. So this is the oil that promotes and really affects our healthy immune function. It's one that I put with my Manuka honey. I'll put a drop of On Guard for soothing my sore throat. And this is also all of our On Guard products. They are part of our cleaning line. And so it's amazing for cleaning your home, and, there's a sanitizing mist. So I want you guys to type in the chat, whoever types it in first. Okay, so what are the two top things of that essential oils are, right? So number one, they are, and number two, they are, and I will send you guys personally, whoever types it in the chat first, a sample. So I'll send you guys a free sample. And yeah, just make sure to give me your address. So who's our winner, Mercy?
Janet said they're 100% safe.
Yes, they're 100% safe. And what's number two? Number two is effective, right? So we have safe and effective. And Janet, I'm going to send you a sample. So make sure that on Instagram you send me your address. And then number three, the coolest thing about essential oils is that they are affordable. So they're more affordable than traditional healthcare, because if you think about it, right, with traditional healthcare, you have insurance. So some people have insurance, some people don't. Regardless if you do or don't, if you do have insurance, right, you are still having to pay co-payments, right? And then you go and see the doctor, and it takes time off of work, right? And right now we can't even go and see doctors. So being your doctor is the only way. And empowering yourself to learn natural medicine and going back to grandma's garden is the way to go, right? So it's more affordable because you don't have to take the whole day to go to the doctor, and driving there, and like it costs gas money, and it costs you half of your day, and it costs, time is money. So by having these essential oils already part of your, nature's medicine cabinet in your home, then, they're pennies per dose with each drop. So you're saving hundreds of dollars a year in medical costs, and they're super affordable. When you have them there, you can just reach for a bottle instead of having to drive all the way to, get a prescription. And the prescription may or may not work, but the essential oils are so pure and so potent that we know that they work. So one of my favorite ways that I've seen this happen for me is definitely like during a time where I, was having a health challenge that I that I could only use essential oils with. So I know that if I had gone to the doctor, it would have been like $250 plus the medication that they would have given me, which is, whatever, the medication would cost at Walgreens. And instead, I could just use my oils to fix my problems, and it really helps to save every year. So the other essential oil that we're going to be talking about is the lavender oil, which is, when you think of lavender, I want you guys to think of all things calming and soothing and relaxing. So it's very calming for the mind. It's amazing for the skin, all kinds of skin irritations. And it's an antihistamine, meaning for allergy season, you want to have this oil around. And what I love the most about the doTERRA lavender, which is different than any other lavender oil in the world, is that you can drink it. So I get to make lavender lemonades, and I love lavender lemonades, especially during summertime.
So I'm going to talk about the 3 different ways that we can use the doTERRA essential oils. The first one is aromatically, which is the most common way to use the essential oils that we all know of as of right now. One of my favorite oils that I like to diffuse is a new oil that's called Adaptive. It really helps to promote a positive mood, and it really helps to give a clear insight inside the room. The Adaptive blend is very special. It is very unique, and using it aromatically, it helps for you to not just be able to take it in internally. So when you are breathing in the essential oil, what's happening is that you are affecting the olfactory nerve, which is right above here in the nasal passage, and it affects into the brains. What this does is that it affects you on another level internally inside your body. It helps to also clean the air. So if you were to use certain oils that have the cleaning properties, such as lemon, you can even use On Guard like Maina mentioned, it also cleanses the air, it gets rid of bad odors. And it also supports the respiratory system. So one of the blends that I like to use personally, because it's really helped me with I've had some health challenges having to do with my breathing, is that I use either the Breathe or the peppermint, like Maina mentioned, inside my diffuser, as you can see in the right hand, see right here. I put the Breathe, I put a couple of drops of Breathe right before I go to bed, and it really helps for me to wake up in the morning and I'm able to have deeper breaths, and I just feel a lot lighter. It's a very personal experience, but I've also noticed with my partner that she also says the same, that she also feels so much better when we have the diffuser going on at night. So the first cool way of using doTERRA essential oils is aromatically. The second cool way is topically. So let's say, for example, you have a little cut or you have a little bit of a rash, anything that has to do with your skin. So lavender is an amazing oil that can be used, like Maina mentioned, for the skin topically. There are also many other amazing oils that doTERRA has that can be used topically. I actually have a personal story, which is one of the other reasons why I am so passionate about doTERRA. I have a dog and her name is Hazel, and she had this wound on her leg. And when dogs get a little anxious, they kind of like lick and lick and lick and lick. Well, this wound it started off smaller than a dime, and it was the size of a quarter. And my friend, who was using the doTERRA oils in her home and all the time, she gave me little samples. And I used those little samples and I applied them onto the wound with the fractionated coconut oil. We were worried that we were going to have to go to the veterinarian because the wound was getting bigger. And we put it onto her skin, to the actual wound. And of course, what does she do? She licks. So not only was she absorbing it while it was on her skin, but she was also taking it internally. So Hazel was not only getting the benefits of the oil, cleaning the area, helping the area heal, I would say it lasted less than 2 weeks and the wound was completely gone. So this is the second cool way to use doTERRA oils, is using them locally and topically on the skin. The third cool way of taking the essential oils and using them is internally. So you can either, for example, use the wild orange in the morning when you wake up, or lemon in the morning, which is my favorite blend. I grab 2 drops of lemon and a drop of wild orange in my cup of water, and I drink it in the morning. Or you can take it in veggie caps. So there's veggie capsules. You can, the stronger oils that there's some patients that I've noticed with them that they say that the On Guard is too strong for them to take internally underneath their tongue. So we put the drops inside the veggie capsules, and then they swallow the veggie capsules with water. Another way of being able to do it is, like I mentioned, is under the tongue. So this is where I like to put the peppermint, like how Maina likes to do the balm. I actually put a peppermint right underneath my tongue, and it does a complete awakening in the morning. So these are the 3 ways that you can use the doTERRA essential oils: is aromatically, topically, and internally.
And I love that you brought up that you use it with your dog. So using these essential oils with your pet is such an amazing way that we can also, use it for our entire family. So our pets are our families. And, I love being able to use it, with anybody, like with your dogs, with your cats, with your animals, and with your plants, right? So that was a great thing that you brought up, that you use it with your dog, because, I remember last year when I was at the doTERRA convention, the whole afternoon was just a panel of veterinarians talking about how they are like so on board with using the essential oils to heal their animals, and how they've seen like drastic improvements, and how they intuitively, the animals know to go and lick it off your hands, and they love them. They love the oils just as much as we do. Yeah. And internally, that's one of the gifts that we are able to use with doTERRA, is that, they're so safe that we can use them internally, that we are able to drink these oils. And, when you go to Whole Foods or Target, right, nowadays you see oils everywhere because of how impactful doTERRA has been as a company, that everyone wants in on the essential oils business now, but nobody is able to match the level of purity that doTERRA has, because when you go to Whole Foods or Target, you'll see that the bottles say not for internal use, right? Or for external use only. And you have to remember that if you're putting it on your skin, and even if you're putting it on your diffuser and smelling it, it's still going into your bloodstream, right? When you put anything on your skin, it's going into your bloodstream. When you're diffusing it, your skin is your largest breathing organ, right? So internally, for me, especially, Mercy and I are both medical practitioners, and super important for us to really believe in what we're sharing with all of our patients and with all of you guys, because they're medicinal grade brands. You can drink them, you can cook with them. That's one of the favorite things that I love to do. I love to make curries with my ginger oil, and to spice up my guacamole with my lime oil. So those are the fun ways, and we would love, once you have them into your home, we'll plug you into our community to share all of our DIY recipes with you. So yeah, definitely the 3 ways to use essential oils. Thank you for sharing that with us. And you want to share about the lemons?
I do. So like I mentioned in the previous, is the lemon. So as a practitioner, we've always have to be cleansed and ready to be able to treat our patients. And taking lemon every day in the morning has been something that the day that I miss taking the lemon oil in the morning, I can tell. When I take the lemon oil in the morning, my day just seems to be that much clearer. I feel that much better, because it really does detox and cleanse the body internally when I take it in my water in the morning. It's the first thing I take. If you take get a big glass of water and you put a drop of lemon water in the morning and you take that while you're getting ready, it just does this cleaning effect with it internally that is so amazing.
Absolutely. And it's also the oil of focus, right? So it's known as the oil of focus. So anyone that needs extra help with focusing, especially for kids, and especially if like, you know, this is one where I blend the peppermint oil and the lemon together in the mornings when I need to, like, you know, get through my to-do list. So, and if you see at the top there next to the lemon where there's an A, T, and I, so those little symbols and abbreviations stands for aromatically, topically, and internally, meaning that you can also ingest this oil. And then my favorite oil of all time is the king of all oils, which is the frankincense oil. So this is the oil that is known as the king because of all of the health and beneficial properties that it will give you if you take it not daily and if you are consistent with using the frankincense oil in your life. So it promotes calm feelings, so it helps you with anxiety, depression. It brings more oxygen to the brain. It also is great for anti-aging. You can mix it in with your moisturizers, and it helps with cellular regeneration so that your cells can perform at their optimal levels. And in meditation, right, so I'm also a yoga teacher, yoga and breathing teacher. This is the oil that helps to bring truth and meditation. So this, every person that's into spirituality really loves this oil. It's also a biblical oil. So it's in the Bible. So it's been used in ancient times for centuries and eons. So this oil is definitely the king of all oils. And if you guys are super, so this is a nerd alert. So if you guys are nerd alert, like Mercy and I are, this is one of the things that I've loved to learn about Mercy is that we're really into geeking out on science, is you can go to a website, write this down, pubmed.gov, right? And that'll pull up all of the scientific journals and research studies and clinical trials. And if you type in frankincense oil, you'll see hundreds of trials and clinical studies and research evidence with the frankincense oil. So it's the frankincense oil and also the lavender oil are the top oils that have been researched and have been proven to be amazing for health and wellness benefits.
So Digest Zen. Digest Zen is one of doTERRA's blends, and it really alleviates upset stomach, motion sickness, or nausea. So this oil specifically is an oil that I use on my tummy. So since I know acupuncture points, I place it on specific acupuncture points on the abdomen, or I place it in the area right below the wrist area to help with motion sickness. So my mom is someone that has experienced motion sickness, and she's taken the Digest Zen actually with her on the cruise, and that's what's helped her when she's been dealing with her motion sickness.
Yes, and I love that you're part of our team, that you can teach us all of where to place our points, and I love that you're always sharing that with us.
Yes. You can also use the Digest Zen at mealtimes for improving your digestion. So sometimes when we have a meal, it can be a little bit heavy, or we've had a little bit of wine or something to drink with what we've eaten, and our tummy's like, I didn't like that combination. This oil is so yummy to be placed over your abdomen. You rub it on right after you've had that meal. And it really helps to soothe any of that digestion that may be occurring. You can also take this oil internally. So you can either drop a couple of drops in your water, or you can take it underneath your tongue. It's a little bit, I think it's a very soothing blend. What do you think, Maina?
Yeah, I love that it is soothing, but some people, it smells like licorice because it's got the anise and the fennel. So sometimes that's not my favorite taste, but I keep this oil with me, especially during like the holidays or when I know I'm going to be overeating. And, because holiday times we like have 3 lunches and 4 dinners, and you're just like house hopping. And so with this digestion blend, what I love about it is that you can also put it in the veggie caps, so the clear veggie caps. And then that way, if some people really love the anise taste and some people like don't love that licoricey smell. But regardless, it works. You can either take it internally or just rub it over your belly, like you said.
So
Yeah,
we had someone mention in the chat, Janet mentioned, she was wondering if the Digest Zen helps with healthy gut bacteria.
absolutely. It helps to improve the microbiome, right? Which is super important. And it also helps with constipation, gas, bloating. So it's really helping to reconstruct all of the cell lining of the gut brain and the gut microbiome area. So, but we're going to get to the LLV, and that's going to be actually the key. So just hold that thought, Jeanette, and we're going to come back to it. And now I'll let you know when we're there with like the number one way to actually really rebuild your gut microbiome. Great question.
So
Mercy, I'm going to let you talk about this because I know that this is your favorite one.
yes. So not only do I love how this oil smells, but I really love to use this oil. I've made many blends with the deep blue. So the deep blue I've used topically. I mean, I think every single one of my patients has used deep blue because it is just so effective and so amazing. So with any shoulder issues, knee pains, back pains, ankle pains, this is one of those amazing blends that if you have any muscle, any of the joints, any tendons or anything, like Faye says, she says, my hubby grabs the deep blue for all his knee and ankle pains. It's true. It's really an amazing oil. It really helps with any pains that the body may be feeling, and it also eases head tension. So because of the smell, it also has peppermint in it. So it is something that if there's any like neck pain area or any tension along the back of the neck, you place this oil in that area, and it is really effective. Janet's asking if this is good for menstrual cramps.
Yes, absolutely. This and clary sage are, so this one, for me, I feel it, and all of my clients and customers with doTERRA love it. I cannot imagine my life without clary sage and deep blue during my menstrual cycle. Absolutely. And also like the deep blue, like you said, like my boyfriend loves, this was what like really turns like most guys on to having doTERRA in their life, is just the support of having the deep blue. And Mercy is such a great person to talk about this because she's a specialist with pain and pain management. So I highly recommend you guys consult with her if you have any kinds of pain and pain management. And I remember that one time you came over and, we did acupuncture, and you're the queen of helping with this. So I knew that this would be a good slide for you. And the Breathe is another amazing oil. So this one you can use aromatically, topically, but not internally, because there are some oils in here that are just not as safe to ingest, but it's still very, very pure quality. So this one helps with lungs and sinuses, and it helps to open up your air passageways. It promotes clear breathing at night and day, and it's also amazing for snoring. So if you rub this one on the big toes before if you snore or your partner snores and before you go to sleep, it really helps with snoring. So this one has saved many marriages. That's what I've heard from some of my friends, that they say that this is definitely, the best oil. And also for the respiratory blend. So with everything going on right now with these super viruses, right? Just rubbing it over your lung meridian and the respiratory area makes such a big difference. And this was the oil that I always carried with me. And I always do before I teach any kind of pranayama or yoga class. So this is definitely one of my favorite oils.
One of mine's too.
And then this one is the oil of abundance. So I love the wild orange. It's super energizing, super invigorating, and very uplifting to the mood. And what I love about all the citrus oils, wild orange and lemon, is that they're natural antidepressants. And this one tastes so good in your water, just like a drop in of wild orange or a drop of lemon. And all of the citrus oils, not only are they amazing for to uplift your mood, and they're natural antidepressants for people wanting to get off their depression medication, but they're also very, very detoxifying to your body. So it's like purifying your body as you go along, right? Do you love this one too?
That's what I blend with my lemon. I love the wild orange. I put it in the diffuser in the morning, and I take it internally in the morning because it's that uplifting for me.
Yes, I really love this one. And right now, we're going to move on to you guys. So we want to know, what are your top health concerns? So please type in the chat some things that you're working on with your health and wellness goals. And we'll just give you guys a few moments to type in the chat, because we want to know what they are so that we can help support you, or maybe share some oils wisdom or tips and tricks with you. And while you're typing it in the chat, I'll just share what mine was when I first started really taking doTERRA, the lifestyle of doTERRA, seriously. I was having trouble sleeping. So I had insomnia because I had like a lot of projects and like things I'm really passionate about always doing. And so my mind has a hard time sometimes turning itself off at night. And also, which then created a ripple effect to having lower energy levels and feeling fatigued. So for me, that was the biggest thing, was, that whole ripple effect of like, insomnia and energy levels, and then like, having to uplift my mood because I was tired. So definitely the peppermint really helped with that. The lemon oil, the wild orange, and the long life vitality pack that we're going to talk about as well. But it just has been totally life changing to get myself in a routine that has supported my health and wellness goals.
Janet mentioned that her 3 top health concerns are severe anxiety, depression, and some PTSD.
Yeah, so those are big things that definitely most of our clients and our customers are working with. So
Yes.
the adaptive blend is amazing, and there's all these clinical trials exactly for the 3 things that you just mentioned. So you're going to really want to work with the adaptive blend, the copaiba that we didn't mention today, but it's the copaiba oil is like CBD oil, but it doesn't have any of the cannabis or hemp, and it's a third of the price, and it has even more health benefits. So for me, I love the copaiba oil because it takes the anxiety edge off, right? So I had some of it this morning before doing this webinar, because sometimes I get nervous in public speaking. So the copaiba oil is amazing for anxiety. And it's also an oil that really helps you to sleep deeper, and it really takes the edge off of any kind of, just anxious feelings. And right now there's like a collective global anxiety that it's not even my anxiety that I'm feeling, but everybody's around us, because, we're all this collective energy. And yeah, that's, very interesting, crazy times right now. So definitely and the frankincense oil is amazing for everything that you just mentioned as well.
Yes. Yeah, she's mentioning how she really would like to get her anxiety under control and to not to be on medication. So yes, definitely the frankincense and the adaptive would be awesome options for you to help address the anxiety.
Yes,
Oh,
and
Faye mentioned that she wants to have healthy digestion, aiding her metabolism, weight loss, and detox.
okay, yes. So then for that, definitely using the LLV right? Should be a daily part of your routine. And then also the Slim and Sassy oil is amazing. And
Yes.
also just doing the protocols of putting, every day doing the lemon water and really being able to also support your health and wellness goals with everything else. And so doTERRA really provides that healthy lifestyle incentive by the community and the tribe, and we all help each other out, and we're doing these webinars and continuing education all the time to help you stay accountable, right, to your health and wellness goals. And we want to help you with that. So Mercy and I are here to support you guys. And yeah, so make sure that you Instagram or text us your health and wellness goals, and we will be happy to continue working with you once you have the oils in your home. So if you really want to feel awesome, and this is going back to Jeanette's question and also to Faye's question, super important to be supplementing. So this is a huge one, especially for me, because as a healthcare practitioner, I was very resistant to ever taking any vitamins or supplements, because what I grew up learning, and also with all of my health and wellness training, is that we should be getting all of our nutrition and supplements and minerals from our foods. And in theory, that is true. However, nowadays, our soil is so depleted, and we can't really trust where we're getting our food sources from unless you're growing your own food. And I don't know about you, but I'm not growing my own food yet. I don't have a farm yet. So I'm not growing my own food. So in order to get the most out of the nutrition, the LLV has been life-changing for me. And this is crazy because I never thought I would be using vitamins and supplements, but now when I don't take them, I notice a difference in my energy levels and in my gut microbiome. So this has been the biggest support for me in all of like my doTERRA journey, because I was so resistant to using it. But the cool thing about this product is not only is it doTERRA's #1 product, even though it's an essential oils company, but it's a 30-day satisfaction guaranteed. So let's say that for some reason, right? So for me, I was worried about getting it because I was like, oh, I never remember to take them. But if you keep it in your kitchen, right? So we give you we help you through this. We coach you through it. If you keep it in your kitchen and you can stay connected with us, we're part of a group, a support group, and you'll take them every day. You'll notice a difference. I promise you, in a month, you will notice your energy levels. You'll notice that your sugar cravings are going to be considerably lower. Your hair, nails, and skin are going to be completely transformed. And so, this is a maximum nutrition for energy, for focus, and for pain relief. So people that have pains in their bodies, a lot of times it's due to dehydration, and for overall well-being. So, this is all of your antioxidants. It's amazing for eye, brain, and nervous system, your liver function, digestive health. This is completely rebuilding your microbiome and your gut brain, right? And so this is when your gut brain is rebuilt, which is where we have all of our, very important for mental health, because in your gut brain is where you produce all of your dopamine and serotonin communicators and neurotransmitters, which are the happy neurotransmitters and happy signals, right? So when you need to feel happy, all of those, chemicals that are sending happy signals to the brain, they're all produced in your gut. So that's why I started taking this, is to be consistent. Instead of having ups and downs, you're going to be more consistent, right? And it's for stress management, for cardiovascular health, and for a healthy immune response. Because when you have a healthy gut, then you have a healthy immune system and you have a healthy circulatory system. So this is definitely the #1 product that, once you really get into it, you'll notice leaps and bounds of differences.
Definitely.
So these are the 3 ways that you can get oils into your home. Okay, so if you guys want to get oils into your home, the #1 way is retail, which is the most expensive. And you should only really be paying for retail in a professional setting. And friends don't let friends take for expensive for oil. So we're not going to let you guys do that today. So we're going to offer you the #2 and #3. So #2 is wholesale. So you get the best products for the best prices. So you're going to get 25% discount. And, that's amazing. It's kind of like Costco, right? So the membership is $35. But if you want to even bigger discount and to really be able to get, to waive that $35 fee and to really get the most bang for your buck, then you're going to get a kit today, and you're going to get an even deeper discount, wholesale and free product points. So this is, text us, and we're happy to help you to find the perfect enrollment kit for your budget. And there's no right or wrong way to start, right? So whatever budget you have, we're going to work with you and just get started on your oils journey and your medicine cabinet. So this is the economic and also the budget starting kit, which is the Healthy Start Kit. And this kit is the kit that comes with the 10 top 10 oils, but they're 5 milliliter bottles. So they're the smaller bottles, but it's your starter kit, Healthy Start. You're curious, you want to jump in, you're on a budget, and also a really cute diffuser that changes color, the Brevi diffuser that's adorable and is really powerful. So this is the Healthy Start Kit. This is $160. Then you have your Healthy Habits Kit. So if you already have a diffuser and really what you're working with is like you really want to work with your health and wellness goals, you really want to improve your anxiety, depression, and you have pains in your body, then you're going to do the Healthy Habits Kit if you already have a diffuser and you're really wanting to work more on health and wellness goals. Then this is the diffuser that I started with. And this is the enrollment kit I started with, the Healthy Essentials Kit, because they're the 15 milliliter bottles, and you pay, so you're getting 3 times more oils than the economy enrollment kit. And I really love the pedal diffuser. So you're getting 3 times more oils for less than half the price. And it comes with the Copaiba and the Adaptive that we mentioned. That's amazing for pain and anxiety and all kinds of different ailments and symptoms in the body. So this one is really the kit that I usually suggest to people. And this one is the most popular, along with the Natural Solutions Kit is actually the most popular. But before we get to that one, we're going to go into the Healthy Homes Kit. So this is if you're ready to live a non-toxic lifestyle. And this one comes with the shampoo, the conditioner, the mouthwash, the hand soap, the toothpaste, and the Brevi diffuser and your top 10 oils. So if you're ready to live a non-toxic lifestyle and you want to change out your products, and this is the one that you're going to start with because you also get the cleaner concentrate. So part of being holistic and living a healthy lifestyle is coming to the realization that, one of the reasons why we get sick is because of all the toxicity that we have in our homes, right? So when you switch out your products, or you can make your own products, then it makes all the difference in your lifestyle. And this is everything you need to really switch that lifestyle, to make the lifestyle shift. And I think this is the kit that you started with, Mercy, right?
It was.
You want to talk about this one?
So the reason why I purchased this kit was because I had been sampled the oils. Maina had mentioned the oils, and I really wanted to I dived into the vitamins because the vitamins were what was going to help with the back pain. I also did the On Guard. So all my soaps at my clinic all became the On Guards. I was carrying the hand sanitizer. I dived in, and this was the best option for me because it helped me make a complete change in everything that I was doing. Because I just saw that this product, in the many changes that it did in different aspects of my life, I knew that this was going to be the best when I compared it. So the Correct X is another ingredient, another one of the items that come with the Natural Solutions Kit. So this is the natural version, the best version of Neosporin. I have never seen a cut literally disappear with Neosporin as I have with Correct X. So when you've had a cut or something, you put Neosporin or you put your cleaning product, and it, for me, has never been the same when I use Correct X. When I'm cooking and I cut, I've cut myself a couple of times, and Correct X has really saved my life. So this kit has a bunch of like little, the shampoo and the conditioner, the body lotion. So the body lotion has no scent. So then I get to add my oils that are my favorite in with the cream, and I'm able to apply them at night. I just thought that this was the perfect fit, honestly.
Yes, and you get the most bang for your buck. And when you start with this one, then you also get an extra 300 points the next month too. So to use towards free products. So this is definitely the most popular kit, and it comes with a pretty box, and it comes with the Long Life Vitality Pack. So it's the whole On Guard line, which is a protective blend and for immunity boosting. So this is definitely amazing. But whatever you're ready to start with, we're here, and we would love to help you get oils into your home with simple solutions. You can customize your own enrollment kit. So you can also add on kids kit, right? There's the kids oils, the digestion oils, and other products for sleep and stress. So we'll be happy to connect with you more so that we can understand and help you budget out what's the best plan for you. This month, there's a limited edition of the Precious Floral. So this is only for Mother's Day. So this is definitely the oil you're going to want to use for Mother's Day. And this is the 10% off. In April, you have the Melissa oil and the Yarrow Palm. And today there's an amazing BOGO happening, which is the rose oil. Yes. So absolutely, the rose oil, and also the you get the rose oil, you get the free beautiful, which yep, and then the lavender. And then if you guys sign up today and you enroll in April, because I'm part of Diamond Kit, you're also going to get these free oils. So if you enroll with the Natural Solutions Kit, you're also going to get a free Citrus Bliss and Adaptive. And if you enroll with one of the other kits, you're going to get a free Citrus Bliss oil. So there's all these perks today. So today you'll get like 4 free oils if you enroll. It'll be amazing. And so there's really 3 types of people with doTERRA. There are the people that want to live the lifestyle, right? They want to live a healthy wellness lifestyle. There are the people that want to share, right? So if you love sharing and you want to get your products and your oils obsession paid for, you can share these products, and we will teach you how to get your products paid for, right? And if you can see yourself doing what Mercy and I are doing, and you want to work with us and partner with us, we're both expanding our oils team. And you can also be that third person to build. And if you see yourself like really wanting to work from home and earn an income and make an impact and help people change their lives, we would love to talk more to you. So, there's 3 types of people: the people that want to live, the people that want to share and get their oils paid for. And if you can see yourself doing what we're doing and really helping people to build, we would love to connect with you and do a 3-way call and help you get set up with your oils business. So thank you so much for being on this call. This is the joy of sharing essential oils. If you are only here today to learn about the cool things about oils, this concludes the educational part. But if you really want to know more about how you can do the business of oils, and you see yourself doing what we're doing, or are curious about getting your oils paid for, we are going to dive right into the business part of the essential oils. So thank you guys for joining us. And, if you have any questions, please feel free to text us or type it in the chat. And I'm going to let Mercy take over, because I'm also going to get my computer's plug. So I need to get my plug for the charger. So take it away, Mercy.
Okay, so why doTERRA and why now? So not only is doTERRA the largest essential oil company in the world, but it is the most tested, most trusted in the market. So like Maina had mentioned earlier, on the bottom of each of the oils, there is a number. This number on the bottom of the oil, the CPTG number, lets you know that this has been tested, that it is 100% peppermint. It is 100% pure, and it's 100% peppermint. doTERRA is also being used. Another reason why is that it's also being used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. We are also work directly with farmers. And what that means is that we've gone to different parts of the world, and with specific farmers of the world, we work with them in a co-impact way. So we help their families, and we with them to be able to do the oils. We are in 120 plus markets. The compensation plan is genius. There's a we have the highest retention rate of oils. So when Mine and I spoke about this, she explained to me that in companies that number is not that high. I think she had mentioned that it was something in the 20% range or even lower. So we have the highest retention rate of customers being loyal to the doTERRA company. doTERRA is privately owned. So they, like many companies, after they've had a certain amount, they can go public. Well, doTERRA is privately owned because this is a very special product to them. They have an incredible ownership team, and they're debt-free with no outside funding, which means they have no debt to anybody with their specific product. They are debt-free.
Absolutely. If you guys are interested, we can share with you a link to the Forbes. So in 10 years, they have become a $2 billion company, okay? And that's comparable to, the beginnings of Microsoft and Google and Apple. So they are such an amazing company that, it's unheard of that they are debt free and that they have no outside funding, and that, they really have the highest grade of products in the world with 9 million users worldwide. So this is something to be very excited about. And this is why Mercy and I have decided to partner with doTERRA, because their values, their core values and integrity aligns with how we like to, live our lives and our core values and how we want to do business. So yeah, any questions, questions that you may have are, how do I make money with doTERRA? How much time is involved? Could this work for me? And what is the next step?
So how do you make money? So there's a couple of steps. So first, sampling. Many of you on this call have already, from either Maina or from myself, have been sampled the oils. You guys tried out the oils. You said, you told us your health concerns. We gave you samples. You've used them. Then you guys liked them, and you guys said, well, I can do this. I can tell people about how this oil has affected me. So then you would teach what the oil has been beneficial to you. While also teaching, you have the opportunity to also enroll them. When you enroll them, you're enrolling them, you're helping them in understanding what these oils have brought to them and what it could bring to others. And you're also going to be supporting them throughout this process. Because when you have products that are so amazing and we've given you so much information, you need the support. And that's what our team has done. The team has supported Maina. Maina has supported me in ways that I can't even mention on this call. I'd be on the call forever just mentioning how much she's been so supportive. It's really that simple. You sample, you talk about it, you teach others the benefits of it. You're able to enroll them, tell them this is a healthier lifestyle, this is the opportunity, and then you support them throughout their process.
Yeah, so all we're doing is loving up on people, right? So we're just sharing and loving on people and sampling them. And if you haven't had a sample from us, and if you're listening to this replay, please reach out to Mercy and I, and we'll be happy to send you samples. And then the income potential, right? So in the beginning, you're paying for your products, and it takes, consistently 3 to 6 months to become elite. And then you are supplementing your income, and then you can replace your income. And we have people at all different ranks on our team that are hitting different ranks and goals. And so, it's definitely possible. And we have all of the strategies and business resources and coaching to be able to help you and help anybody that if there's someone that that should be listening to this replay this webinar, please feel free to send it to them or to send us referrals, and we're happy to, you know, really help you to reach your income potential and to help you to build your goals. We want to connect with you if you are interested in this.
So how much time is involved? So if you just want your oils to be paid, you would be devoting 3 to 5 hours a week. If you want to supplement your income, it's going to be 5 to 15 hours per week. And if you want to replace your income, you're going to be devoting 15 to 30 hours per week. So when we first start off, you usually start off with 3 to 5 because, hey, you know, I want to dive in, but let me take it. So you're learning gradually 3 to 5. You want to supplement your income because you're like, this stuff is absolutely amazing, as Maina and I both see. You start devoting 5 to 15 hours. And if you want to actually completely replace your income, it is going to be 15 to 30 hours a week.
Absolutely. And in the beginning, I was like, oh, I don't know, like I already have a career. I just kind of want to do this as a hobby and for fun. Let me see if I can pay for my oils, right? And then I did. And then it's like, whoa, now I'm like making more money. So it's like now I want to devote more time. So as you start making more money and see how easy, because the products, they sell themselves. All you have to do is sample people. Sampling is like the number one thing you have to do. Love up on people with them. Just keep exposing people to the oils. Keep rubbing oils on people. Have your little keychain with you. The more that you're using it and the more that people are seeing that you're owning your oils business, then the more hours you can even naturally devote to it because you're going to have fun with it. It's so fun to help people change their lives, their lives, their families' lives, that you're naturally gonna like want to do more if it's something that is giving you money. Like, what is it worth to you to be able to have extra money? And so then you just, we'll work with you to kind of coach you through that process. It's one of the things that we love doing on the team. And, could this really work for me? Could this work for you? So are you somebody that's passionate about natural medicine, oils, wellness, and a healthy lifestyle? Do you love people? You gotta love people, right? You gotta be able to want to love up on people and share with people. And can you follow a system and get things done? That's it. And from there, if you're committed and capable, we'll take you to the top. You'll come to the top with us. And, what are the next steps, right? So the next steps are, if you have a wholesale account, then you can upgrade it and set up your LRP. Just talk to us and we'll help you through this process. We'll hand walk you through all of it. And if you don't have a wholesale account, then we'll help you choose an enrollment kit and then we'll walk you through that process. So we'll set up a Zoom call with you. Make sure to reach out for help because we want to plug you into all of our trainings and resources and strategies, right? There's a formula. There's a business model to how doTERRA got to being a $2 billion company, and they've given that to us. And then also start to make your list of people that you are like, oh my gosh, they should totally be listening. Like when you are listening to our educational talk, you're like, oh my gosh, my aunt needs to hear this and my cousin should know this, right? Like start making your list and really sample everyone and have fun with it, because at the end of the day, this is just another way to help people really, improve their lives and to really make a difference. Like, what is the impact that you want to make? And do you want to share with people? And do you love, helping people? And this is what this is all about.
The only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it. I absolutely love this because it's so true. You can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And if this is something that you really want and desire, it will definitely define you and be who you are.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the call. Mercy, you're amazing. You're a rock star. It's so wonderful to co-host with you, and I can't wait for us to do our next webinar together. Thank you guys for joining us and taking time out of your day to be here with us. Be sure to text us, and definitely, Jeanette, send me your address so that I can send you a sample for your gift that you won earlier. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Have a wonderful day.